Hello. My video is so late, I know. 안녕. Stay 안녕.
안녕. Stay 안녕.
Can you tell I've been watching too much of Felix's ASMR? So you cannot imagine how disappointed I was to find out that last week's episode was the last one. I am so mad. Like, they didn't warn us how many episodes there were gonna be. They didn't tell us that this is just gonna be a short little series. I thought it was gonna be a permanent one. You make a lot of noise, you know that? What's up, you guys? It's Teddy, as it is every week. So for this week, I decided to do something a little bit different since I've kind of been getting my creative juices flowing, if you know what I mean. Like, I put them on a pause for a little bit, but now I've gotten to a stage where, like, after watching some TikToks and, you know, and being on Pinterest all day, every day, I just can't help but be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And I also want to film it. So, you know, two birds, one stone right there. This week, you'll see me painting a tote bag with the In Sing album cover art by Stray Kids. I'll probably be filming another artsy project in a little bit, maybe sometime in February, because I'm still waiting on some goods being delivered. But in the process of waiting on those things, I was wondering if I should wait for this tote bag as well, because I kind of want to put like a little bit of something, a little bit of because it doesn't seem like it's quite finished yet. And those items might help a little bit. As you probably saw in the beginning, I kind of already started painting the outline sort of and the shape of like the logo. The way I did it is basically I used my computer and some paper and traced it and then cut it out and then went over it with a pencil, filled it in with black, and then I'm just going in with the background and the main white bit. I wasn't sure if I wanted to fill it in with white because I didn't know if the white would even show, but it ended up showing, so that's really nice. And for that, I was kind of thankful that I chose a tote bag that wasn't exactly like really snow white. It was just kind of off-white, so that the paint showed up even better. Halfway through the process, I also ended up dipping my zipper in the paint. I ended up putting my fingers in the paint by accident. It was a whole mess, you guys. Like, I also tried making it into like a gradient, but it didn't really show that well on camera. You can't even see it in real life that much. I didn't want to put like just plain yellow on top. I tried it, but then halfway through I was like, nah. The key to getting those corners really neat and nice is to just plunk a lot of paint and then let it dry overnight. There's no easy way. Don't put a little bit and go over the corners and edges and stuff like that. It will just create like this really messy line. So this video isn't gonna be me talking about anything in particular. It's more just like a life update, I guess. I'll start off by talking a little bit about how my internship is going. So we're actually kind of nearing the end of it. I'll be finishing at the beginning of April. There's still, you know, a couple months left, obviously, but time flies when you're home not doing much. So it is nearing the end, and then that also kind of sets off for my thesis, which is gonna be a blast. Can't wait for that. Note the sarcasm. Speaking of which, I was thinking of doing my thesis on something K-pop related, most likely. They told us there has to be something very, very specific, so if you just choose K-pop only, it will be almost too general. I was thinking of doing a study maybe on like, how do people find out about K-pop or something, I don't know. That was just like the beginning stages. So the thesis is gonna take about, I think, 3 months, hopefully. We do have a reset, so to speak, during the summer, and then September is when you hand it in. But obviously not recommended that you do a reset. And if you do everything right, I think even if your study isn't super good, if you did everything that you had to do, you know, spoke to your study coaches, took some kind of advice that they gave you, and obviously stuck to the deadlines, I think you'll be a-okay. So it's not really in their interest to keep you longer than they have to. That also means that I'll be graduating soon, which sounds absolutely insane. It's been 4 years of university just fucking doing absolutely nothing. I cannot wait until it's over. Like, I'm so done with school, done with university, done with school projects. I could never start doing a master's degree right away. I am not touching that at least for like a year or two. I do not care about masters right now. Especially since we're doing everything online, I think part of the whole fun is to actually be at the place and enjoy the facilities and actually get your like payments worth. And that in turn, with like the way kind of things roll out after I graduate, I have a lot of plans with this channel. It just all really heavily depends on how things play out and how future kind of proceeds. Of course, I'll be on the hunt for a job, and if it turns out to be very demanding, I'll, you know, probably put a pause to the YouTube channel until I get a grip and time manage and then figure it all out. But if I end up, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, going to Korea, then I have so many things planned. I think it's really good now that I got to explore content there and what's popular there and what's popular here that people want to know about Korea. And it's very, very simple things that you wouldn't, when you're there, you wouldn't think about like talking about or filming. So for example, I saw a lot of TikToks or videos of people just going in a convenience store. You know, it never came across my mind to go into a convenience store to just look at the things that are being sold. I just didn't think it would bring any value to anyone. But I think people are very curious about what's being sold, what does it look like, what kind of variety is there compared to convenience stores here in Europe or just anywhere else really. I've made bullet points for TikTok videos, bullet points for YouTube videos. I've also been watching a lot of like the street walking videos, so I might even do one of those once I get a stabilizer finally. Just a lot of plans for this channel, which I think will boost it a lot as well. And listen, like at the end of the day, I really don't want to give up on it. I kind of want to make this like a full-time thing, obviously. It would be amazing if it works out, and when it works out, manifest. Otherwise, if I don't go there, I honestly don't know. There are only so many ideas I can do and videos I can film where I'm just talking about K-pop, because it just kind of gets boring. And even little things at this point kind of bug me about even my setup, like my background, what I'm filming on. Like I wish it would be better. I just want it to be a little bit more advanced at this point. Look a little bit more professional. That's why I'm gonna be working a little bit on the background. I bought some of those neon lights that I'll be putting up on the corners here. So we'll be working on that, don't worry. But then I think once I finish with it, I'll probably be moving somewhere else. Fingers crossed. And yeah, what else? Yesterday I was watching a video by Amber Scholl. Maybe some of you guys know about her. A while ago I had seen this video of her where she made like a dream board in the beginning of the year. And it was a collage of different images, aspirations, goals that she wanted to achieve, things that she wanted to buy even, just different things like that. And yesterday I decided to do the same thing, but because I don't have any printing ink, I just decided to do it on my computer. And at first I was kind of like, okay, there's like not enough images on this. I don't have that many goals for this year. But slowly and surely, more and more things started stacking up, and I found myself almost not having enough space to put in everything I wanted, because this year is gonna be very interesting and I really want like a lot of things going on. A lot of dreams, a lot of expectations, things to acquire. So I will probably film a video at the end of the year showing you what my dream board consisted of and how it turned out. Hopefully I'm not crying in that video. One thing I've learned is it's okay to dream big. I mean, shit, I thought I wasn't going to Korea like a year ago, but there you go. So I really encourage you guys to kind of do the same and then maybe reflect on it, look back on it, see, you know, I even put something, I'll give you an idea of what I put. For example, go to a concert. You know, it's like little things like that that I just want to do at least once during the year. This is the final product. I can see in the camera it's kind of showing up a little bit of orange here on top, but it just seems like I couldn't mix the color to make this red at the bottom. I don't know, and it's a little bit more orange here and like kind of yellow even than it is on this side. There's something on the back as well that I'll be working on too, so. But yeah, that's it to end it off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.